New information revealing new details about the shooting death of Broward Sheriff's Deputy Chris Reyka, the Wellington father of 4 who died in an August 2007 ambush in the parking lot of a Pompano Beach Walgreens. Lawrance Mower, investigative reporter for the Palm Beach Post, joins us now. You've been working this story for quite a while. What new can you tell us about his murder?
Well, since this case happened 6 years ago...
It's hard to believe 6 years.
Absolutely, and it's kind of haunted the department. They've faced one fundamental problem, which is a lack of physical evidence. They haven't found the car, they haven't found the gun. So in the course of the investigation, they focused on 2 groups. One, a group of drugstore robbers, which would fit the MO. Reyka was killed behind a drugstore. And then this other guy named Sean Labite.
Right.
And Sean Labite was a guy who didn't even enter on detectives' radar until he shoots it out and is killed by Miami-Dade police about a month after Reyka's killed.
Kills a Miami-Dade officer in that shootout, and he is killed in return.
Exactly.
We have a screen that we can put up here, and I'd like to show it to you. It kind of goes through the points. Closer than ever solving the case, new evidence pointing to the suspect. And as we put that up, what evidence then finally starts leading them to Labite? How do they start connecting the dots to where we stand today and what you're doing with your investigative work?
Well, the first thing is that they looked at it and said, well, in both these shootings, the Reyka one and the one where Labite is killed, it's a similar MO. Labite, it's very rare for a guy to just wantonly attack cops like this. That's the first thing. And then they start looking at it closer and they find that Labite's DNA actually comes up in this. They actually find it in association with some evidence. That's obviously pretty powerful. But they have nothing tying him to the scene until fairly recently. And we found out that they've flown in a witness recently from Jamaica who had been deported, the best witness in the case. And he matches the witness's description, Labite does.
So at this point, as you look at that, DNA evidence, witness descriptions, the MO as you described as somebody who violently assaults lawmen, do they feel there are any holes here, or will we probably finally be able to put to rest the killer of Broward Sheriff's Deputy Chris Reyka?
Yeah, there are some holes. I mean, if you're going to say that that Labite is the killer, then you're going to have to ignore evidence. 3 people gave statements saying that the drugstore robbers were the suspects in this. Obviously, that's pretty compelling. Also, after Labite kills that second cop, he goes and flees and tries to get to the Virgin Islands. He doesn't even move away after Reyka's killed. Why wouldn't he? So
you'll begin to put this in a context we've not seen before, connecting to a lot of the dots, but we'll still have to step back and say that there may never be 100% certainty, but a major investigative report from Lawrance Mower with the Palm Beach Post, and we'll be reading about this Sunday in the Palm Beach Post. Thanks for taking time to join us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it much. Shanna?